Hi Leo, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is your July 2022 reading. For those of you that don't know me, I look at 4 different areas of your life. I look at the current situation, things are going on in your life currently. I look, which is the present position. I look at the strength, you know, what you can draw upon in the month of July, from now to the end of July. And then I look at your challenge and what's challenging you in the month of July, and then what is the possible outcome. Spirit, may have Leo July 2022 strength, please. What can they rely upon? Thank you. All right, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Can I have the challenge for Leo, please? And we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. And can I have the outcome? So we have the Tower, the Justice card. Can I have one more, Spirit? What's good? What's good? Thank you. Okay. All right. Leo, what's going on with you? It looks like there's a need for balance right here in your present energy. You're trying to attain balance in your life here in the Page of Pentacles. And what it feels like is that you're taking actions towards your dreams before perfect conditions arise, or before you're given permission to. It does feel a little bit unreasonable and reckless to you, but it's coming from the Three of Swords energy that has to do with a love situation that is so, you know, it feels like here for some of you, there's a long-term kind of chronic emptiness that you've been feeling in regards to love. And you are in a situation here where you just want to be liberated from it. So that is showing up in your present energy, and it feels like you want to reclaim a part of yourself that used to be extremely happy here. And so it feels like what you're going after is some type of self-mastery and not being a slave to fear or impulse and conformity of what others think that you need to do. Now, it feels like the impulse has to do with money. So there's been some impulsiveness with money, or and I feel like you need to pull back from that, because I feel like you want to have some freedom in regards to resources. And so there's a need to pull back. There's a need to balance what you're spending. There's a need to create from what you have left, the resources that you have into something much greater. And I do feel like you're going to achieve that, because as soon as you know, Leo, you're so strong within your mind that whatever you think you can manifest. And that's why heartache and pain does a number on you, because whatever you think about, you can manifest, right? If you're thinking about heartache and pain and loss, it's quite profound because of the nature of who you are, because your mind is so strong. So it looks like you're switching out of that energy into a much more balanced energy where you're not so focused on that. Here in the strength energy, we got the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Swords in the reverse too. Spirit, bring it forward. Why is this in the strength position? It looks like your heart is yearning for action and growth, and even though there's some situations around you that are dictating certain outcomes because of the nature of what it is, it does feel like you're just needing to, you know, like it feels like an empty vessel. Like the more you give, the more you have to give, and nothing changes. And so what it feels like here in the strength position is that you don't have time for it anymore, and that you are just going to focus on you. If that situation, person, place, or thing doesn't want to change, you're not going to try and change it anymore. You are moving forward in strength. It does feel like you're very, very focused on what it is that you want, and what you want requires, again, I'm getting the money, career, and finance, or I can almost turn this into a money, career, and finance reading. But I'm going to try and do those separately for the month of July, if I have time. But still, I see this focus on money for you, and the need to act in a more effective way that will give you more ability to have freedom to achieve what it is that you want to achieve, and not be so tied down to the situation that's not changing. So that's very good in your strength energy. And here it's coming up again. There's a challenge in relationships. There's a challenge of needs not getting met, your needs not getting met, and there's a desire to move away from the fear that this causes. And so you are kind of moving towards joy, greatness, and transcending those kind of situations around you. I feel like there's a lot of perspective as we kind of head towards your birthday in the month of July. And it feels like what you're doing is you're taking stock of what's happening to you. And this, you know, you're very committed to a situation, but you're getting so tired of it drawing all of your strength and needing all of your strength, and it really doesn't give as much as you give, right? So if you're giving 100%, 110%, it feels like this situation only gives about 1% of what your needs are, and it's very, very unbalanced, and so you're kind of getting tired of it. Here in the outcome, we've got the Tower card. Major changes you're creating in your life, major change, first in the mind and then in the physical world. That is going to be taking place. There's some things that you're a little bit afraid of, but you know that if you want transformation, that you're going to have to do this. The divine hand is there for everybody, and it gives freely. And so you don't have time for fools anymore. You don't have time to play somebody else's game. And so here what we have is this kind of desire to just have justice within yourself, to see yourself more clearly, and to stop focusing on what others need, but really looking at the inner you and deciding what it is that you need. You know, you're tired of putting on a happy face for everybody and them not seeing you truly for who you are and what it is that you need. So there's a shift going on right here, a shift of consciousness that's going on within you, Leo, in the month of July. And here, as a result, in the Knight of Pentacles, it does look like you have a change of perspective about everything. Here we have you walking away from things that are burdensome and just letting go of things that you cannot change, letting go of maybe people you cannot change, letting go of situations you cannot change. And just, I'm not sure that you're going to physically do it. Some of you are, but for the most part, it feels like it's emotional. That you're going to now focus on yourself, focus on your freedom, focus on what it is that you need. And kind of like if this person, place, or situation wants to come along with you, that's great. But if they don't, you're not so kind of caught up in it anymore. So it does feel like you are taking a leap of faith on yourself. It does feel like you're creating a vision for yourself that is long term. And it doesn't rely on anybody kind of taking action and growth towards you and your heart. What you're doing is saying, you know, there's other things that fulfill my heart, and I need to take a leap of faith into myself. So it does feel like you're thinking and contemplating a lot of things, and time to take action, Leo. As you move into your birthday month, it's going to be time to take action. No more thinking, but doing. Okay, Leo, I hope that helps, and I will speak to you soon.